Hello everyone. This is day 4 of our NTI work. I'm going to be sharing some things about our reading assignment for today. In your packet, the next story that's stapled in there is called The Swarms of Terror story. I have assigned that on Google Classroom so you can see it in color. You click that link that I posted on there, you'll see, just like last week's story, it does one page at a time. Again, it's called Swarms of Terror. You can see it in color because some of these pages were a little dark when they were printed on your packet. So it'll be easier to see that in there. Be sure to look at your vocabulary words, be reading the definitions that the author adds at the bottom there from those bolded words. This week we're going to be looking a lot about the author's craft, how the author used descriptive details, what did they do to enhance their writing to let you visualize it as you're reading, how do they make their writing better. Our first assignment is called Swarms of Terror Questions. When you click on that, it will give you a link on your assignment page, and it looks like this page here. If you notice, this one looks a little different from your packet page because I have marked out the questions 1 through 5. You do not have to do those questions. We will do those questions on tomorrow's assignment on a different page, so don't worry about those. If you are writing on your packet page, you can just mark out those boxes on your page. You can write your answers on the back of this page or on line paper as long as you're keeping those answers together. If you choose to write them or type them on here, I have added a text box so you can see where it says type answer here after you read the question. So this question says to read the first section of the story on pages 5 and 6. How does Laura Ingalls feel when she sees the shadow in the sky? So you need to make sure you go back to pages 5 and 6 and look for the text evidence of how she feels when she sees the shadow in the sky. So looking for how the author uses details of how she feels. The next question is looking at the section snipping scissors. What descriptive details does the author use to help you understand how the cloud sounded? So here you're looking for descriptive details in the section snipping scissors. So go back and find that text evidence there. The next question says, what did Laura do to protect herself from insects? You have to go back in the text and find what she did after the insects came to her to protect herself. Question number 9 says to read the section millions of chomping jaws. How did the locust swarm affect the lives of prairie farmers? So this is a cause and effect question. When the locust swarm came to the prairies, it affected the farmers. So you need to find in the section millions of chomping jaws, how did it affect them? Question 10, why did the author choose rotting bugs as a subheading for that part of the story? So go back and reread rotting bugs and see why the author chose to title that subheading Rotting Bugs. What are they talking about in that section? Question 11, how does the author use descriptive details to help you imagine Laura's feelings during the locust attack? So here you want to find at least a couple different times in the text where the author tells us how she feels during the locust attack. You can use different pages for that one. The last question is, how do you think Laura's mom felt after saving the family? So you want to go back and find that part in the text and type your answer there. So a lot of text evidence in these questions. Go back and really look in your story to find these details that the author is using. I also wanted to share with you guys that Epic is now free for you to use at home. This is really an exciting thing because typically you guys don't get to use this for free at home. We do in the classroom. So I have emailed all of your parents and they need to click the link in the email to connect to our school account. So that way you'll be able to still click your avatar like you usually get to see in the classroom, and you'll be able to read at home, and I can see what books you're reading and track your progress on here too. If for some reason they did not get my email, leave a comment on the video so that way I can make sure that they get the email so you guys can be connected. After watching this video, please comment that you have watched it, you've seen it, and anything that you can ask me if you have a question about anything yet. Just let me know that you're seeing this or if you need anything from me. Hope everyone has a great day.